Literally, wait. Fat motherfucker.
This is how I feel. This is how I want it to be. This is the way I want to do this song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is my song for me. Yeah. I wanna smile, stand and smell the flowers, and stay away from all piranhas that devour. Imagination got me grazing in this field of pain. My poor soul be taking showers in the acid rain. We live in different worlds, I see the traces. Colors and forms, they change just like the faces. Days become nights, nights become days. It's the life that we live, them games that we play. We in the last days. I'm trying to find a way so we can all get paid, but everything's locked down, even the subs. White boys are hanging out trying to live like thugs. So scram, little child, this earth be buck wild. Tell me what it's like when chain gangs profile. I'm living just enough for the city, but still the city ain't got love for me.
I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world. Boys and little girls, I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world, man. It's part of my plan. I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world. For them boys and little girls, I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world, man. It's part of the plan.
As I think to myself, damn, I wonder why. I say I wanna live, but I know I wanna die. My uncle smoking crack, 38 to grandma's back. Mama give me cash, or else I gotta blast. 12-year-old kid gets killed for making jokes. 4 shots to his body, 1 grazed his tiny throat. Jiggy Bonds, my man, come lend me your hand. I got too much sand at the bottom of my feet. My cipher's not complete, don't own rap sheet. I got court bone and a white girl waiting to exhale like Tariq, a U.S. citizen. Just trying to make some blend, knocking on church's door, too much sin and religion. So now I got no faith. I'm searching in outer space for a society that won't be trying me. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
Damn. I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world. Boys and little girls, I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world, man. It's part of the plan. I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world. For them boys and little girls, I got the rhymes to change the whole damn world, man. It's part of the plan.
Check. You take my hand, together we stand a heaven-made match. Divided by no man, a hip attached to the promised land with no catch. Any problem we patch in the blink of an eye. Miss my everything, think with I, think with I. Till the day I die, if you meet for key for CI. We like Adam and Eve without the sinning from the beginning. Perfect blending, not typical of men and women. To death do us, Lord shine a light through us. Lucifer maneuvers in mysterious ways. While the vocal cats choose to get laid, I know the day will come when shorty got my seed on the way. Dues to pay not only in rap, but in fact in all of this crap. Diversion make a brother fall into traps. See my thoughts is like a vision on tracks, forever parallel. She my caramel, when I got a sweet tooth. Love with deep roots, to Captain Levis Montague. Clyde and Bunny, Nas and Money, girl, I honor you. You like my mama too, cause her friends see what drama do. Don't wanna see us happy, pass it back, coming through. Could never trust me till I knew that I could count on you. A million passages to heaven just amounted to. That's me and you. From my point of view, life started the moment we met. Dearly beloved to the departed, crossing the wrecks. To death do us. To death do us. Yeah, to death do us. I'll forever shine as long as you're mine. To death do us. To death do us. To death do us.
I'll forever shine as long as you're mine. It's almost like I was conceived in this world to call your name out. Been waiting on the days of our lives since I came out. Find out before the path entwined. Walk the same route, those who doubt. Finding us an image of clout. Stand and test, treasure love in the flesh. To where we rest, we collect the best gems of the chest. Fetish for the crevice of your mind, structured with blessed. To find such a awareness, to paradise before death. Afterlife, they don't believe in us, you feel the ice. And if we follow those who envy us, we pay the price. Price is power, how I cater, I to see the Christ. If if they happen to take what's left, we take what's right. To your honor, I'ma face the drama with a fight. It's like we soldiers with a right to flip the day to night. Between the sheets over the beach, we strike to spark a light. Build a rhythm none can feel whenever hearts unite. You feel me, brother? And no passion fruit is quite as right. Forbidden, never build the height to touch a satellite. Rise of Fahrenheit, no other lovers roll us tight. It's like we Phillies, only smoke we see is candlelight. If love is blind, we on a flight to take us out of sight. Prototype is true that great minds think alike. Undivided we stand, place the mic in my hand. Forever my man, and always your wife. We rep twice in his breath, till death do us. Till death do us. Till death do us. I'll forever shine, as long as you're mine. Till death do us. Till death do us. Till death do us.
I'll forever shine, as long as you're mine.
Listening to hip hop, 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 listening to hip hop.
First and foremost, I turn more ghost than Patrick. 3 mics in one night, that's a hat trick. For that shit, I should get an award for cold chopping MCs with the lyrical sword. I'm on board, you walk the wrong direction, carry protection. When Blunt Crew was stepping in your section, the vocal perfection plus rhyme selection gives me injection when the MC's flexing. Who's next in line to try to take mine? I'm one of a kind, so let the stars shine. Can't find my style in the daytime with the flashlight. Boy, you get that fucking shit wiped on the mic. My lyrical ability plus my agility combines to blow the facility. Yo, you're killing me with bad raps about gats and drug formats and jacking somebody's track. That's whack. Be original like Dirty Rotten. If not, you're dead and gone and soon forgotten. I'm plotting on the studio trapper, frontin' for dough like you're a hardcore rapper. Realistic MCs wreck the mic then breeze. We don't push keys or advertise weed trees, so please, you know you can't mess with these with ease. It's how I dust off MCs with a hardcore hit. That's why I don't stop, and that's what I hear when I'm
listening to hip hop, 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 listening to hip hop.
Yo, MCs is asses as fast as earth stashes turn to ashes and burn the gases to join the atmosphere. Fear, I break massive on the passive who dare to test the craftsman, ship of the assassin of MCs asking for a blasting. I'll do they ass in like it's not a fashion for white women to date black men. That's not what's happening. So instead of following the trend of entrapment, I stay rapping, demonstrating my wisdom, doing in your has-beens with evil intentions. You never envision this dimension of tension that ends career ambitions of commercial ass victims get written off like taxes. Metabolism composed of commercialism with tactics whacker than that weed tool used to cut the lawn. When I turn the radio on, I can't believe what's on. Record companies pay DJs to replay the same bull-ish all day. Down and noted in fossils with the K, but bring it this way. I'm burning crews like Pompeii, word like. You wanna reach my level, set a date. It's a longer wait than Section 8. In fact, it's a goal that you never made me. The process takes more steps than the staircase, yo. Similar to Outbreak when the Blunt Crew spreads to reach more heads than the World Wide Web. Stomping heads.
1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, yeah. Check it out, Bust it, bust it, bust it. Your nightmare's just begun, and ain't nowhere to run. I got you hung and tore. Can't stand about to cut your fucking tongue for spitting. Whack lyrics can't feel it when you rock. So stop, or we's about to place you in the freaking box. cause the stock is dropped. You can't handle brothers fiending for the platinum on the mantle and all that other crap. But yo, we strictly rapping nowadays. This rhyming crazy's filled with brothers out to get paid. I call a spade a spade. So if you're weak, don't speak. Got mad moves to freak the slammer punk like me. So how you feel? Knowing what you're kicking ain't real. It's brothers going out lying for this mass appeal. Instead he acting ill. Or you getting more grants than Hill. Plus you popping all shots like pills. But when capacity's filled, just stand still. Give me the steel. Well, let me show you how to rock it for real. For real, for real, for real, for real. Ha ha.
If Allah did not create. Let's go back on the track and embark on a trip through space to a time and place when everything was dark. Afar from any star, remotely distant. In the beginning when life was non-existent. Allah created himself. Allah self-created all knowledge before man first originated. From the son of man, but he begot not a son. For Allah is one, and besides him there is none. But still it was dark, not a spark in the night. So from the mind he shined and blind like a divine light. Then in the cosmic burst, a star dispersed and first began to expand throughout the universe. So light was shed and spread to infinity, and the stars, the sun and moon would soon begin to be. The planets evolved and revolved like satellites in orbit to absorb the rays of sunlight. Rotating, spinning, beginning to take form, until gradually the galaxy was born. Then Allah gave birth to the planet Earth, the land, the heavens and the seven seas, and made it one of the 9 planets to circle the sun as it spun at 360 degrees. Then clouds were formed with storms and brought forth rain to quicken the earth and moisten the dry terrain. The seeds were sown and grown, and soon grass would shoot as trees took root and began to bear fruit. The land was divided by oceans and great seas, with rivers that ran like the Nile and Euphrates. And fish swam and birds flew through the skies, and animals roamed the plain, and they too multiplied as each and every living thing began to sing, giving praise to the King for bringing life and love and peace and harmony will manifest. Then Allah blessed the night as the sun set in the west. As I turn to face the east, giving grace. Now you're drifting through space. You're drifting through space, drifting through space, drifting through space. Now close your eyes and visualize and realize that we're all drifting through space. From black dirt, Allah created and prostrated the first man and had him given the name of Adam. Inside style like the fetal position, within a mother's womb, still in total submission to the will of Allah. But he was soon to be awoken, stretching forth until darkness was broken. Then he sat upright in the light of truth, saying Allahu Akbar, for his life is proof that Allah is merciful, the most benevolent, and knower of all, for he is all intelligent. Then he chose to rise and rose and began to stand tall and became Khalifa over all the living things throughout the planet Earth, and given the keys to this great universe. Then he first realized that Allah had uplifted him with knowledge and wisdom and mentally gifted him. So he bowed his head and 7 times he softly said, "Glory be to my Lord the great," and tears were shed. But tears of joy for Adam was more than grateful, but still alone and without a mate until woman was made to complement the man and coexist in paradise when life began from a single pair. The first trace of the human race as we drift through space. We're drifting through space, drifting through space, drifting through space. Now close your eyes and visualize and realize that we're all drifting through space.
Can't you see it's Bonga natural? These facts is actual. You won't be stopping me.
You got a crew, you better tell 'em.
Tell your crew the dirty dread is waiting. There won't be no debating. Your ass is through.
You got a crew, you better tell 'em.
Let me tell you something, I be writing phonetically. Give a spell it, check my melody. Cross the hot sands of Bunga Land. Survive to get your lady hot like summer of 95. Puddles of MCs felt the heat. Stick fizzing nucks like fat thighs on vinyl core seats. Who that fat? Bunga Nat and Bunga Natty. Family take our money, Jamericans addies. Hey boy, what you wanna bring, then bring it. Walk the talk, and if you can't, then sing it. Cause we don't give a rat's ass who you know. Step on the subway, you gonna pay the toll. Unforgettable, like Nat Cole. Slept on DC, and your ass got stole. Cause hip-hop ain't nothing but virtuality. And once I break free, ain't nobody stopping me.
Can't you see? It's Bunga natural. These facts is actual. It won't be stopping me. Tell your crew the dirty dread is waiting. There won't be no debating. Your ass is through.
Hawkwood light through yonder window breaks. There go Brother Mose with a head full of snakes. And I paint pictures in the mind of the blind. You fellas chomp my float. Oh, now they want this line. Harassing Lucy in the sky with diamonds. You claim to be rhyming, but your flow is a no-show. I go through the subterranean train and bring a rack of MCs. I guarantee they'll strain it. One by one, I dismember them. Remember, I'm ready for 2 by 2. I ascertain that 3 by 3 they diseased. What, please? 4 by 4 they on their knees. Cry. 5 by 5 they lay motionless. 6 by 6 they bring tricks. I stack them like bricks. 7 by 7 I get it done. No gun to the survivors. You know what I want. What we want?
Can't you see? It's Bunga natural. These facts is actual. You won't be stopping me. Tell your crew the dirty dread is waiting. There won't be no debating. Your ass is through.
Irish shots don't be smiling when I'm wild. Fear be stacking up in piles and piles. I black water disorder till doomsday. Now you wanna beg up cause you drunk and Hennessy, but I ain't bitter. My committee got me locked in concentration. Penetration, who am I? With Bunga natural status, they pay me to play. Why you open for me gratis? Bebop the hip-hop describes my persona. Splatter your gray matter from DC to Corona. Selectors got my dubs in the dance, they haulin' pullin'. You couldn't move a crowd with tear gas and rubber bullets. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, will, won't, don't stop. Got heads on the wall, got heads in the icebox. I rock. Now go ahead and tell your crew.
Can't you see? It's Bunga natural. These facts is actual. You won't be stopping.
You won't be stopping.
Tell your crew.
Tell them.
The dirty dread is waiting. There won't be no debating. Your ass is through. Can't you see? It's Bunga natural. These facts is actual. You won't be stopping.
Bunga natural. 1996. So on and so forth.
There won't be no
Brother Mose, watch skills up in this place.
Now must come unity that forever brings about the essential bonding of family. Here we find ever polluting in these times, shackles laid upon our minds, and crouched and prohibiting that which is the principal manifestation of the goddess Isis, who in her abundance surrenders to us justice, peace, truth, and righteousness, leaving us with the equation of Mott, which must be ever continually taught, which also you will find in the rays of divine light, a manifestation of truth that makes all things right.
Dazed and confused with mixed emotions. Here, chemist potion, Rex in an ocean just to keep y'all here in motion. Niggas overdosing, open acceptance on the mic ain't needed. Strictly I'll need it till I feel like paraplegics. Watch your speed, kid. Off the grind from off the mind. Trendy shit that shines on lockdown upon your mind. Keep it under 5, 365. My mind's boggle to indeed deceive. Hits the world like tear cop.
We've been systematically chained and trained for destruction, but living off assumptions make it hard to handle functions. I'm most intelligent without Intel or Pentium. No facts to go by. I troubleshoot the next millennium. Immobilize your thoughts by digital process. Make unpredictable moves just like the the Loch Ness. They put a virus in a human, so let's put them in computers. Black activists turn Satan, multiplying by computers.
Rec Center, from a Midwest invasion, lays it down. Stage 2, reveal eternal creation. Yo, shit ain't hitting like Atlanta Braves pitching. Stop pitching for scratch, I mention while I line this millennium. A true believing water carrying Aquarius who stays untouched like private parts on AIDS carriers.
Preserved thoughts like artifacts from ice ages, located in slight phases. Each phrase is like mazes, quite contagious. Keep a tight radius from the holy temple to the undefined circumference. Lyrical expedition navigated by the mental's compass. Governmental functions exposed and disposed, broken down to plain shambles. Direct militants are on the same brain channel. Sound waves and frequencies, mental disturbance and delinquencies as we invade globally and distinctively. Subsequently, we are synchronized to digital. While you seek lies, we analyze the literal. Now we critical.
Free at last, Leviathan. No, we come to blast that ass into oblivion. To be free from that perpetual sin, deeply rooted within. Now must come what is solely divine in motion. As we merge from that perpetual state, psychic trauma out of sea or divisiveness. Oh God, we must lay hold of this. The one true reality, the virtues of us.
It's a new day and age, but brothers still stay enraged. Cause the truth is like a bad tooth in these decaying days. In this moment of trepidation, I bring true revelation to this art form's elevation. So start the levitation. In the path of the system, I leave total devastation. I wanna get to God, but it seems I know the devil's Satan. As he dwells with his den of spies, laughing about the genocide that made most men run in fear. But I'd rather defend and hide. In the course of the millennium, I've seen the glory days, but the dark matrix only portrays all of the gory ways. But I ain't trying to hear him, I got the truth within my serum. Let no man put asunder, that's the reason why I fear none. Shots hit him like a spear gun, sonic boom takes out fear one. Blood runs from out his side cause I busted out his eardrum. Come here son, it's over, victory has been won. Let's celebrate and tell folklore how this fable first begun.
Deceptions of intentions pave the paths of phony destiny. Not destined but resting in pieces. Minds locked down for felonies. Exposure to foreign cultures is crime to mental slaves. Petty details and criticism a visionless cage. A perfect setup like Marion Barry on the stand. You Marion buried mind states. DC is dominant, contraband, addictive powers. Ignorance in pipes like rock narcotics. Through schools of brainwashing and racist politics. You getting over? You getting got for crime plots. Your soul shot by orders of the new world. But still the ignorant won't stop. The wise realize that race don't make the difference in man. Blind coroners of thought separate to understand. You open your eyes to realism. There's much more day to day than Spades, Cavassier, and Philly Coverdism. This living for the minute's not it. Shit, I gotta win it, or we should just quit.
Now, knowing we are racing against the scales of time to eternally free our whole minds, surely as the scales and balances are tilted our way, having assurance that we will be restored and resurrected in this day. Before the next millennium, here we are, Lord, we pray. I existed from all eternity, and behold, I am here, and I shall exist till the end of time, for my being has no end.
The point of another grand gone by. Try to reason why 25 years passing by and I still can't figure out how to use 90% of my mind musically fixed. Analyze of the mind that's morally mixed. Sitting back, mentally strapped, exposing American dream tricks. One-line battalion, hip-hop assembly of wreck MCs. Chipped away at sacred rock to make this tunnel through 2 G's. System infiltration minimizes confrontation. Silence mental Ruger ready to blast changes that we facing.
Double. Yo, we about to take you through the cycles.
Doble vida, por vida.
Cycles.
Everything moves in cycles. Would you break that down for a minute, Al? These kids know.
Now through the cycles of my mind and daily shuffle in my eyes, I mainly hustle through the lies. Shift the force of my fears, apply the strength of my years, till the mental appears. Let me an ear space to rock it to. Into my lair, the air. Mr. Alchemist, the rapturist of rare breed. Lip shores, the hip yours, to mine and my sublime team. Rip rhymes defiantly dark, united in bark. Walk the path and laugh as my scientists spark. To lead the slow describes my line fresh. To rock the double life cracks upon my chest. I digress to express it loudly. A revolutionary tale like Nicky Giovanni, revolving and blinding. to pierce the epoch with my talk of anxiety. My tongue sometimes fiery with high piety, facing beats with all inside of me, overdosing on spoken potions that I write out. Looking at the world, seeing parts I like to white out. Shit, I'm lounging at my hideout. Let words spout my theory as I spit it from my soapbox, conceptualized clearly. One in a series of many, lyrically plenty, and one was spirit descending on the face of hip-hop.
Using my voice created, updated ancient religion. My complicated wisdom translated through intuition. Live out my dreams, plant a few seeds and build tradition. My crew's living, feeding a mind with ill nutrition and a proper balance. Treating my life as a challenge and overcome. Knowledge is born in the chosen son. Never holding guns, but I hold respect high. Cause we the children of the mind and mentality. Seeing reality through my eyes when I visualize. Building with inner ties to enterprise. So face the music. Embrace a double life, we nature rooted. Staying true to the earth. Sometimes I hate to do it, but I find it therapeutic to my soul. Aligned and executed as the music takes control. So heed the scrolls. Foes bleed to their nose, but these seams are sown. My team is grown into each his own. Rhymes and peach for my dome. It's like a president. Don't reach for the chrome. Prone to seek through my intelligence. Constructed pages through early stages of development. A striving native. Feeling sedated through these complicated times. Cause life is defined up in a rhyme related. My mind's interrogated with a voice that says I'm never gonna make it, but I strive regardless. Spring it from my heart, kid. You know what I'm saying? We the Raw L fam. Double life up in here. You know what I'm saying? Don Low. My nigga Zatch. Agile. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne. Papa Khan. What's up? Yeah, it's like that, baby. Cycle to the mind. Bringing it back to the essence, you know what I'm saying? Every action has an equal or greater reaction. And we bringing it back to that connecting point, you know what I'm saying? Exposing. What? Yeah. Yeah. Like that.
And unfolding.
It's that Raw Elements.
Elemental.
Brain experiments.
Experimental.
Hold your arms up and pretend you're swaying in the breeze.
Ihr könnt nicht zurück. Ihr seid verloren. Es ist endgültig vorbei.
Yo, when I bounced to my earth and didn't want her to know where the rest was at, you was offering assistance behind my back, running your mouth like yo. You know he's never gonna change, long as he gets screaming signs in this game. He'll be the same, and as for you, boo, the things I don't think you should go through. Get with the guard and let me show you the way it should be on the strength of me. I treat you like a queen and give you all of my royalties. I couldn't believe the serpents rolling with my squad, so I took it to his face with intentions of dead guard, but I didn't. Instead, the whole thing got squashed, and he kept his fucking neck, and the snake slithered off. Then after that, kid, you know what? The shit got worse. I should've gave him his death wish and let him ride in the hearse to his wake. Too late, now I'm facing upstate, cause the nigga turned snitch and gave the layouts to Jay. What a mistake. It was to trust this kid in the first place. To you thugs out there getting cheddar, I think you better check your team members to see who signed the shit list. Cause once they shit on you for a while, you'll be stinking like my son Corey doing this bullet. Must be thinking how we rode in the side 9,000 to Virginia with a bitch ass nigga that contemplated on his figures. Also responsible for when the heat turned cold and Popo came to the cribbo to seize control of the whole entire motherfucking operation. Cause a puss like him couldn't handle his situation, apprehended by the beats to ensure his release. Turn states gave information where the coke could be reached. Sometimes you can't see clear cause your vision be blurred, and this is when the worst things always seem to occur. The legal tender got your head in the lock. On the block, your ways of getting quick can have you in the prime box. To trust no one is the first rule in this game. Not even your man, if his actions and strains. A second chance could be your last chance if you let it. Remember, keep the head piece focused and don't forget it.
I remember one time back in '89, I used to rock the curly fade and getting paid was on my mind. Resting on Pine Street, the end of the boulevard. My half brother picked me up in his mother's car. On a quest for the legal tender, we was on a Benz, making mad ends with some money hungry friends. Hitting the block, selling up mal rocks, getting chased by the cops, but never dead in the pine box. My little brother spent 8 years in the pen. It's like every time he comes out, he goes back in. I try to talk to my brother, tell him he should run with us. He was stuck on these out of town kids, giving me fuss, telling me they be my fam when I couldn't understand. Since we both been fed from the same woman's hair, my blood was his blood, far as that one goes. But no one knows them anyways. This ill nigga flows. My mom's once said it, your family never diss him, cause when you find yourself alone, then you're really gonna miss him. I count my blessings, pay attention to the lessons, write mad rhymes and attend smoke sessions with my peeps from the streets a long time ago, when I was known for the ill show flow. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. I still drop skills cause I'm real, plus my style's mad clever. So all your fake snakes from Boston to Virginia, here be a little something the MVs put up in ya. A dose to the most from coast to coast. Tay Ross reppin' H2O till I'm ghost.
Sometimes you can't see clear cause your vision be blurred, and this is when the worst things always seem to occur. The legal tender got your head in the lock. On the block, your ways of getting quick can have you in the pie box. To trust no one is the first rule in this game. Not even your man, if his actions and strains. A second chance could be your last chance if you let it. Remember, keep the headpiece focused and don't forget it.
Skeleton, ich bin der Herr von Eternia. Ich.
It's just a matter of time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a late matter of time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a late matter. 360, the green group and white circumference. So call the conference, United Nations of the mad stunts, and break the fronts and the boundaries of the sound seas. 7 seas cross the ocean with the notion, and prove the potion, and put the motion in the notes. Choking throats from lands into giant ropes. Who gets the vote? It's the British bulldogs, sticking heads down the bog, sucking in the London fog. Oh my God, we've got the funk like Stilton, words like Milton. We toss the mic like a caber without my kilt ton. To your manty like a python. Number one son of a wench, the substitutes are coming off the bench to circumnavigate with the ease, exporting styles like mad cow's disease. So please believe we reshape, not emulate. Take a sip upon the dragon stout and flip to dominate. Time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a native light over time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a native light. Tag, Navic, and a burst upon the planet. Yes, yes, y'all, yes, yes. Interplanetary plan of action. Put the world in the picture and wrap in the caption. So what's the reaction? Earth-wide invasion for African, American, and Asian. From the authors that amazing, amazing race. Yo, wouldn't even pull up to our bumpers, cause with a Jeep beat fat rap thumpers. So check your compass, longitude and latitude, all over the hemisphere, plenty with an attitude. Yeah, we're rude, but never are we amateur. Amateur, cutting through with greatness like Excalibur. Where's the challengers? The hoods be noble. Sheriff of rockin' jams, we flip trans-global, transcendental, transcontinental, international rescue, tested to the mental. Yeah, that's the mental. Round the world in 80 ways with the ink from my pencil. My instrumental gives you more like Roger. Microphone notcher, artful like the Dodger. Artful, more than the tape. Paint a picture of the universe, a flip to nominate. Time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a native light over time before me and my kind take a step out the light across the thin line. I'm no longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. Geez, God Almighty, when I'm a native light.
So got the hype to nominate for Big Ted, who nodded his head to nominate.
To my brethren, Rush, who's down with us, you nominate.
For Little, Bonnie Ryan, keep on flying, nominate. For the Rip Rap Pack Attack, and nominate. For the fans in the cans in the van, nominate. Nominate, Brady, cracking more jokes than the folks of Benny Hill. With the Cockney rhyming slang, we do our thing to your head.
Our style is never button, so you end it round, bread.
Oh, blimey, it's the limey, setting trends. Mad dogs and Englishmen, my friends. So you say tomato, and I say tomato. But still have the road to break a hole in the embargo. Raise the cargo and do it like we order. So lock up your daughters.
They're coming across the water.
Are we fakes? No, the ultimate. We paint a picture of the universe and flip to nominate.
Time before me and my kind. Take a step of the light across the thin line. No longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. G's God Almighty, we're nominated right over time before me and my kind. Take a step of the light across the thin line. No longer sitting quiet, contemplating nightly. G's God Almighty, we're nominated right.
Territory populated by the enemy. Think through anything, question those who claim supremacy. Now let me see high-end MCs before they start. Spectacular collection of art that rips apart the lyrically unfit in need of exercise. No strength can last the length. Watch specks arise. I build so I could proudly leave lyric fluid spilled on a field of unskilled rappers who should have chilled and played spectator. Guaranteed to wreck greater is the one some now but definitely will respect later. When they wake up and realize what I make up, puts a stop to the madness on the mic and allows my crew to take up enough time with rough rhymes, accumulating props, constantly uplift while others escalating stops and drops at the expense of a solid rap artist. Instead of being the hardest, I'd rather be the smartest and recognize for what lies behind my eyes. Gray matter computes way fatter. I analyze who I am. Is terror on a task, scan for a track, explore rap styles and take command. I stand not alone but with a brainstem battalion. Even in a vicious attack I stand valiant, valuing my time that's spent on the planet. Confrontation comes frequently, speaking these outlandish fables. Disconnect the cables cause it's over. Rhyme intoxication is the opposite of sober. Like gang graffiti, many styles are unattractive. One fact is factor fractures all the whackness.
Ignorance hates when I drop it. Rebel to the grave, there's no way to barricade it. Ignorance hates when I drop it. Rebel to the grave, there's no way to barricade it. Ignorance hates when I drop it. Rebel to the grave, there's no way to barricade it. Ignorance hates when I drop it.
Jesse James on your ass.
spectacular. Has the mic while you don't have a clue. Representing factors of sub-level crew consisting of lyricists, DJs, and graffiti writers. Your crew consists of nothing but whack, greedy biters. Rhymes like Buster, you and your crew must have been tripping on LSD, thinking that you could rhyme as well as me. Injecting mad rappers, not just infecting some. The test I've been done while you're stuck on question one. Sluts hold my nuts cause they have no choice. Rappers talking mad loud but they have no voice. So hoist the white flag which signals surrender. On the mic I'm a lyricist while you are just a pretender. Your crew as a whole isn't worth half a joint. Profound statements are created, you don't get half the point. Some suckers might question my potential, but these rhymes are essential. Your style sounds too gentle, soft like tits. Who rocks the hype skits? J-Star on the mix creating underground hits. Sub-level and the factor is what we have here. When you flex, no respect. You appear to be queer, you veer to the side. Technique is what I own, not a clone. Your ass gets blown off the microphone. Originality for years to come. Check my text, you don't surprise me, despise me like my ex. Forever trip on kids who never flip. Mics you should never grip, my crew will never slip. So gather up your scruples, your crew became my pupils. I'm finished with my writing, so you can stop hiding, sucker.
Why betray a killer when you wanna be the rapper? 1 for the money, 2 for the gun clapper, 3 for the blunts and the smoke that you choke. Run on some shit that you'll never be broke. Dollar bills blind, security you should find. Faith in your rap, I don't believe you have that. I take off my hat only to smack you with over the head. I'm over yours, in your face like some paws. Please focus your attention to the left cause there's the doors. Head for the back room cause you suck like vacuum. I fumigate and spring clean the whole rap game. I need this place spotless. See with the naked eyes and my pupils be topless. Bare to the skin, fact is fact. And you're thin like a crack fiend junkie. I've witnessed lip syncing, man your crew is monkeys. Swinging from the vine of my pubic Amazon jungle. Run down MVP, it's a shame that you fumble. Inside a deep cipher of which top-level real rhyme players. With goals to make, run swift through the fake. To God I give thanks, mad props I create. Unique styles of tongue to express what I've done, not what I've dreamed. Only the suckers sleep in schemes.
Has been the man turning us against one another. We have been unable to see the truth because we have been fighting for 10 square feet of ground.
Prescriptionist, Cinco pharmacist, prescribing this set of remedies, erasing cats' memories with 33 cc's of daily doses, taboo vitamins. You need more than one a day, more than one way. Take more, feel that body ache to do things you wouldn't do. People you couldn't do if you the fool. You do things you shouldn't do, like call your man's man from your man's land to him in your man's man and show your man to use rubber sand. Watch the sun to red turn colors and start guzzling. Stop troubling. Those taboos break rules, those taboos take juice, hair food, taboos even swimming pools. It's on you, baby, 100 proof, baby, taboo, but you can call me boo, baby.
Pharmacy uncut in the pure, prescribing raw rhymes when we get the cure. Who we be? Raise your hands if you're sure.
Your skill is extraordinary.
I'm that lyrical chemist who starts and ends it.
Even when finished, you grinning still. While I'm Kim Phil, my word. Relax your nerve like Benadryl. When the speech spill, I send chills. Knocking you out like sleep pills. We conduct ways to keep bills. Out for endless meals. While you spend the will for refills to live. Alphabetic spreads the gap and rap. Let this medic give. You got sedative that lays you back. Choose to step to me, the red like telepathy. Broke down like leprosy. With 4 pounds especially. Clowns couldn't flex next to these marijuana heads. You keep extra weed, best believe. We stress and see. Pharmacy, be that oxygen, I let you breathe.
Who we be? Pharmacy, uncut in the pure. Prescribing raw rhymes when we get the cure. Who we be? Raise your hands if you're sure.
Your skill is extraordinary.
Fusion of my whole clique gets confusion. Here's the ingredients so there's no illusion. Get mad, grab, then let laid back and badass attack this. Mix it with taboo and blackness, you fleeing. Even though this is big as he he caught up in some ill situations they hate to be in. I'm seeing your eyes hung low like Koreans. Too many flows at once, you ODing. Erasing whoever can't handle heavy sedation. Never should have mixed absolute with medication. I warned ya, all in your system now you's a goner. That's why there's a pharmacy on every corner. We worldwide, it's no, we don't play. Fill your prescription or be DOA. My whole crowd of peace, turn your style deceased. My mere presence make your bowels release. Who we be?
Pharmacy, uncut in the pure. Prescribing raw rhymes when we get the cure.
Who we be?
Raise your hands if you're sure.
Your skill is
Full
extraordinary.
contact. Reaction tremendous, injected with sentence, nasty like syringes. Off the hook, we off the hinges. Prescribe to bring you a better view than lenses. It's senseless. Watching niggas who roasted, rapping when rarely posted in every show we hosted since youngin' was broke. If the fam did me roasted, it's 7 past 9 time for your daily dosage. But a RX, they grab it, attracting better than magnet position veterans at this rap. We practice tactics. What the deal? We pave the path to raising cups with meals. Vision success as we finesse brother skills. This lyrical addiction, chapter pharmacy's edition. Cure stars once focused attention. Who we be? Pharmacy got flows for you and you. From few noise to blackness, absolute and taboo. Who we be? 5 MCs, 3 aces, a pair of twos. Been places and why the CA paying dues. Who we be? Pharmacy got flows for you and you. Prescribing raw lines, cause that's what we do. Who we be? 5 MCs, 3 aces, a pair of twos. Been places and why the CA paying
Your skill is extraordinary.
Beyond confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's like money and death. That's all we understand.
Money and death. Regards to the world. That all those past forms. Understand this one. In the near future.
Till the near future comes. They're not gonna see it till the near future. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Your shit.
To expel my frustration, go to war with elements. Periodic like the charge or divorce settlements. Eager with this procedure, got vigor. They changed me from a Boone's farm worker to a Christown swigger. Now it's a cancer getting bigger, taking pieces of my liver. Gave a shirt off my back, and you expected me to shiver 2 steps away from catching shorty fella at the teller. Withdrawal, I'm taking wines from the barrels in the cellar. Who name? Wonderland, got you trapped like Alice. In this palace, we was taught to never waste our talents. We stylish with the zeal, trend setting like the sun. Legendary bloodlines, grafted into wicked runs. Families are separating like the east and the west, while the babies in the middle catching all of the stress. My peoples see the sequels in time. It's on my mind. Why people putting evils in crime? The cellar rhyme has no
inhale, exhale, see if you can breathe. This pressurized choke had you fight to be relieved. Which road was believed to be tried? Who lied? Welcome to ass whipping. You at my door, come inside and no more. We'll survive. First get the back bent, the head to the heel went. In this house entrapment, the rap went imaginable. Heads are baggable. I reach from empty pockets to jeans, bulge with collateral, grab valuables. Trouble is the actual fact, covered in black as a thief. In his natural, I weave through life, avoiding what's annoying, building for the right, and what's wrong, I'm destroying.
In the near future, we see life and death. I got the ground shaking, better watch your step. In the near future, we see life and death. We We got the ground shaking, better watch your step.
I'm like liquid nitrogen with the might and all the ciphers and men.
Whoop shoot is at it again.
Yo, with the deadly vagabond styles, snot necks, amoral. The golden is the emerald child on the scene. Stone and glass, it's my cuisine. I shoot metal and drink fire from the stream of the undiluted. My thoughts are pure, never computed. Oh yes, show and prove when disputed on subjects. My mind get erect as a jet. It's full throttle when the gauge connects with the device that lets the fuel flow and the engine turns nice. It's like Orientals with rice and cheese with mice and devils with lice and dice and gods with life. The magic sword with the knife. When I'm at peace with anger, yo, I rearrange it.
In the near future, we see life and death. I got the ground shaking, better watch your step. In the near future, we see life and death. We got the ground shaking, better watch your step.
From the back of immortals, giving your jewelry like this. You don't see it, It's coming, the near future. We stand for square. True living God. Show the planet, universe. Yeah, life is living its life. Stand it. Let the clan rock the world, forever. Peace world. Square.
Shit. What the fuck happened? Niggas got away with our shit. Damn. How much the niggas get away with? Damn. They shot that nigga up too? That's some motherfuckers. All that fucking shit. I can't believe this shit. They stuck us for half a brick. They got a grip. Plus I loaded a clip in my man here. Poured out in the tan whip. Diplomat plates. So I'm figuring they throwing it tonight from the States. Time for payback. Fuck the layback. We on a mission to knock them niggas out the box and play them out position. So you niggas listen to how this gon' play out. All our guns we spray out. Leaving them no way out. They don't know payback's a bitch and they bout to fuck her. These niggas bout to get burnt like sexing with no rubber. I play the undercover Donnie Brasco routine. While I infiltrate the enemy, y'all gather a team of hookers, assassins, politicians, and thugs. I require some fire bashes and 2 flips of gold slug. It's the baby Frank White. You damn right, this cat the mortar with the Hitchcock manual or the semi-auto machine guns for the weed funds. We got the bleed sons, any seasons for any reason. We need none. Meet up with your fleet and let them know. Bullshit, we don't play that. By any means necessary, payback. For payback, touch me, I'ma touch you back. If you try to fuck me over, I'ma fuck you back. Player payback's a bitch and we fightin' street wars. If you take one of mine, I got to take 10 of yours. Time for payback. Touch me, I'ma touch you back. If you try to fuck me over, I'ma fuck you back. Player payback's a bitch and we fightin' street wars. If you take one of mine, I got to take 10 of yours. In the store, my terror with my text close to my waist. Poker face, steady lamping like the shorty on base. Iced out like the Pharaoh, mysterious like the tarot. John Woo couldn't direct this broken arrow. I'm aiming in one direction, forget the straight one. Cause when I spray guns, step back and watch me lay sons. Call up Hector, my padre, Elegance Don Ray, it's bomb day. I'm ready to die like kamikaze. Ran up in the spot, security feeling they assed out. I let off about 20 slugs before they passed out. But not before I mapped out the vicinity. Seemed like infinity. Popped in the clip cause my gad's out, the cat's out. My spot's blown and the plot's known. So I give myself about 10 to get this shit zone. It's obvious with a stash at the door I smashed that. My half a brick plus another one, you know I grabbed that. Now that I have that, 5 minutes left, I have a breath. Down the hallways, 2 doors down, I glance to my left. Next thing, I see a tech with the infrared scope. And behind it is that diplomat who snatched up my coat. But before we spoke, the reflection off of my chain. From his scope, put the red dot on his jugular vein. He should've known anything he broke, that I would fix. 12 in the throat, rest in hell, payback's a bitch. Papa payback, touch me, I'ma touch you back. If you try to fuck me over, I'ma fuck you back. Play your payback's a bitch, and we fightin' street wars. If you take one of mine, I got to take 10 of yours. Time for payback, touch me, I'ma touch you back. If you try to fuck me over, I'ma fuck you back. Play your payback's a bitch, and we fightin' street wars. If you take one of mine, I got to take 10 of yours.
And if it wasn't for the music,
yeah. It's funny how nowadays everybody wanna be some sort of a thug, big deal, pimp, kingpin, or star. So what it be? 49 shit there worldwide. Yo, no more is anybody gonna hold this man down from shining. Blossoming, sprouting, recognition, rip refinement. Only definition of a true school MC. Scholar type entrepreneur with delivery. Flow accuracy, lighting any mic you hand me. Like the beans I light at a club night jam me. I'm sure to energize a crowd and turn the party out. Hyping up your adrenaline like Bacardi Stout. I can see spotlight and still take it to the essence. Keep it true on talk lies over the media present. Over airwaves or TV or any cypher session. My level will always be high tech and that's fact without question. So next time you try coming out your mouth, y'all snakes need to shut the fuck up, cause without doubt I hold it down like an anchor and trooper commandos. Corporal Marine Force choppers blasting every ammo. My brain bust mad, rapper fire wordplay. Strictly originality is what I portray. High tech stands for Supreme Solo or Standing Dolo. Ripping shit up with a crew either way or solo.
if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do.
No work to stop the technology, what time passes fast. We out weak, phony MCs become the past. I whip blast and crash, mash, bash, whole staff. I wear bass on tracks and pass ahead of your class. My thoughts clash in the raps and packs the tracks. While line MCs be clogging ears, but the beats wax. Realize a real MC is a real MC. With or without a contract and flipping keys overseas. Nowadays everybody wanna rap or might check it, but only a few control the track when it's naked. I'm spreading like that he say, she say, rumor theory. Raw talent deep from the heart, smoking daily. So if you really listen, you will see I express clearly. Or true fact, the exact or real if you hear me. But some of y'all are deaf, dumb, and blind in existence. So you heard what you hear is written on fiction. I dedicate this to all the people not believers. While we keep hitting y'all with hits through your speakers.
If it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do.
We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. For this hip hop, we like it. 24/7, don't stop. We gotta rock it, don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. For this hip hop, we like it. 24/7.
My public, they need me. of a bitch. You know how many times they call me an SOB? They spell it wrong as SUPER, LOVERCEE, and I'm the man. This is the jam, man. So give me the props and make a rock sick. Goddamn. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, sound good to me. How about a CASANOVA? Tell me, do you like it or you D? Cause you're the man. You get spit too. It's soup without run, sound soup, but ain't no motherfucking tool. We ain't kicking it to a cutie or sweet again. We're back, right, Russ? So tell a fellas have a seat again. Yes, I said that, and I think I can. When I plan on kicking it smoky, plus I get my tracks on Rick and my man. So get last dibs on kiss, hug. Soups on the proud shit, it's fat kid, I'm love, yo. You can't get with this, lock up zipper fit with this. Super Ruck is busy and guaranteed to hit with this, yo. You want a chemistry, think what the industry. Crazy girls plus the pretty brother, super lover, see, yup, and I'm the man. This is the jam, so give me the props to make a rock sick, goddamn. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah, this stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah, this stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah, this stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah, this stuff for you. Now 1 check, 2 check, here's the last check. I'ma stand in front of the microphone and lock up with the tone and then catch wreck. When I say wreck, it's not like wreck is supposed to wreck. That's recreational. What I do is vocational, yeah. And when I'm facing you, when lips get operational, you stand there, say fantastic, sensational. See, I ain't jocking you, you're jocking me, rocking you. This dag is busy, yo. Ask my kid what Papa do, yeah. Cause I'm the man. This is the jam man. Give me the props to make a rock sick, goddamn. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out, yeah. This stuff for you. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. So here I go. Well, I got my foot in the door, I'm trying to bring my whole shit in. Now it's time to blow because you know my shit is hitting. And when I say blow, I mean it not like a hoe, but I'm saying record-wise and also at the show. So, yo, here I go with the flow. I take my times with the rhyme so you'll know just what the fuck I'm talking about. See, I got the clout. Check it out. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out. Yeah, this stuff for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, pump it up, check it out. Yeah, this stuff for you. Yes, stop the contest. It's a new year, what? New day and time, new style of rhyme, but check the incline. We don't care this year, we still setting it off. We'll like my joint before the EP, put it out and still come off. There's no stopping the apocalypse of rhymes and beats. Spread it through the metropolis, blessing the minds of peeps. Metaphysics is the science of life, keeping it tight like tuning. Step in the room, hearing the sounds and stay booming. No assuming, evidence, reasoning, and experience. Genetic tumbling block of the gods that built the pyramids. Spitting wickedness, this isn't this hip-hop tip. I was blessed with the lyrical since the umbilical got snipped. 4/12/76 is when it started. Underground starving artists hitting the market. Blackout season is the reason we doing this. Pursuing this, next degree is I'm testing the system. Signs of life, little side lyricism. Yo, who's the next victim to get split like a prison?
Bring truth to the light.
Don't make it black out like the electric bill station.
Underground, we live forever, baby.
Yo, let me break you off a little piece of my personal self-destruction. What's a problem? I'm casting for rock to bring the junction. The junction functions abnormally, absorbing deformity. Any thoughts of attacking me? 12 angry men that really want to attack the factory. Haphazardly with a master of tragedy. I'll stand in the way of tornadoes and jump off a plane like Buddy Lee. You can't bust me, baby. If you try to get a noose and try to slay me, I'll reanimate the show you call a body to strictly obey me. You crazy? Yo, I'll make that switch. Reanimation. Get lost like Tromby on the mathematical situation of Satan. Take flight like Van
Grack off of the planet called Tiamat. Set in one spot to get high, blast off of the bottle rocket black. Who dare to survive and Holocaust victim? My slang mixed with rhythm and sweats, the cylindrium. The way that I get in my bender makes pauses perfect after tap and grab. Slash if you ever try to clash with a dash. I need build as a single bound. I fumigate toxicology and secretly ground with the sound that I compound.
Bring truth to the light.
Don't make me black out like the electrical state.
Injecting words in your veins like vaccines.
Wanna try it again?
Bring truth to the light.
Don't make me black out like the electrical state.
Underground will forever, baby. Underground will forever.
Within a diverse state exists genetic inheritance, source more or told the soulless scrolls of the ancient who knows. Who knows my story, mystery, non-fiction, a history, collapse of time or misery, 360 complete divinity. Question Vision 2020, master the mind of directional top professional. Hip-hop manufactured, captured, immaculate, scattered track fragments. Magnetic significance, true lines, indebted, meditate, let it escape, test rates. Time, space, travel, battles, attack, void traps, overlap, the intergalactic format, collapse, thorax, set, equipped, perfection, attentiveness, controlled substance with a knife to whip you, visual, scientific, locked in full angle, intangible, manual, grand annual, festival, green light, crystal, intentional issue, official live digital for the archangel of Bible. Here we go.
Don't I look like myself?
Coincide with our manhood. The path that marks the track trail. Now ironless, the nihilist, scientists redefine and twist. Now stand theorist, idealist, revolutionist, neo-anarchist, virtual scribes that write scrolls for the souls of the silent while contrived minds spy through the hi-fi of low tech, like in Hotep on a stroll stretch to divine heights erroneous. No blind sight, the limelight gets dim. Distracted by that cursor, the urge starts to end. Emerges pawns the men, we word and march against. Fitting opposites, equating all the fits and rises with the cycles of the sun. Striking on the drum with lightning on the tongue. The noble sons of yesteryear with essence shit we rested here. Fear not the follies. All these scenes depict the truth. Fable analyzed, rhyme designed through hindsight. I still flight in the twilight and the finite like shrinks in a mind fight. To the brink of breaking metronomes. They bless these poems and roam through zones with cyborgs. Siphoning styles through mic chords and soldier section daily in a seance of sanity.
The intersections where the body meets the mind. Due time passes emotions we express through weighted right to passage and balance the existential with that which we provide. You see, I click and drag to the point where this began. Push the buttons with broken hands and a soul full of chaos. We understand the reasons for the journeys we embark on and the purpose of media control that makes the population nervous. But my spiritual existence defies technology's persistence, and with each step further, we get closer to the goal. You see, it's yin versus yang with male dominance behind scenes of a graphic nature. Trying to find sitting spots and miles of concrete thoughts. But lose thought, descend past thought into the blueprint of what's taught and rips it from its foundation. My occupation put me on a path that I cannot correct. So we infiltrate the framework and let the viruses infect. You just subject me to a motive and I'll motivate a mass to surpass the complexity of the issues of middle class and so on. And so on the first day of my continual progression, I'll start a journal as a means of proof to document the lessons.
I've been running this game for a long time, fighting for my I never slip, firmly grip around my tech 9. So many try to flip, but tonight, kid, is on yo. Left hand on the wheel and the right still on my chrome. The DC nice to scene up 4 deep in case of setup. Yes, fully loaded clip, so I'll blast and just jet up. Yeah. Figure you hearing my plan to move on this kid, man. Swinging a solo tip, I pack steel and I bust quick. Brothers got 4 keys with no ideas, I'm gonna take them out, Yeah, I know my being ain't down and what it's all about. I'm wanting to see that bloodshed and death of violent food already. I'm thinking this nigga can shoot for 3 mil, I get enough said. The setup's in effect, I'm loading my tech, don't let them see you sweat. Then in the Roger bullet to your J. Bust. One said the trigger's got no heart, well yeah, heart. This is the trigger, man, assassination of man. Still slams and through the neck, man, it's on.
Hell yeah, I'ma bust that band ass.
Yeah, man, get that fool, man.
Well, yeah, click up on 9 Young. About to cap that band off.
Yeah, cause he's short, yo. He coming away short.
Real short, yo. When I get up there, yo, I'ma bust that.
Yeah, man, it's one thing.
Check it.
What you gotta do?
I got it. Yo, when you see him, Joe, just bust that band. I got him too, Joe. For real.
Death got a real tight grip on the knife, and I'm fed up with this mama, so I'm doing them right, boom. Cause I would never bet or even suspect my nigga will break the set and come back on the threat. That means it's on, I'm not the one to roll on. The player's creed is keep up the rep, dust till dawn. And I got the poke coming for the setup. And once he puts his head up, the master's getting bled up. My soldiers wanna take him, but I keep him in line. Just know the date and the time, I want his body on my 9. Rolling, hooking a left the Pennsylvania Ave, thinking how we used to have, but greedy mothers wanna grab my profit, my area, the noise I gotta kill it, yo. My patience going flat now cause my trigger finger's critical. Everybody knows the name, knows the spec. To anybody starts to trip and it's somebody I gotta do. It's on.
Yo, man, you got me loaded up. I got you loaded. Shoot, man, we going straight up to the spot, man. It's right off of V Street, man.
Right off V?
Yeah, man. Yo, as soon as we get up to the spot, I'm just gonna bust into him, man. And y'all just start lighting up into his boys.
I'm saying you gotta bust into him so hard, you gotta see how many bullets you can bust in him before you hit the ground.
You know that, man. That boy don't ever want to stuck in me again. Gotta remember who the hell I am. Yo, let's roll.
There's the Bama's right there, John.
Yeah, there's the Bama's over there. Yeah. What's the plan?
They give me that nigga now, don't let the 9 leave out your hand. We bout to get paid when it's time, squeeze with speed. When he shows the cash pull and give that kid what he needs. The meeting's 101, so nobody can be saving them from my clone. When I blast the brain from the cranium, the trick up my sleeve. I see the flash of his lights, strapped up and out of the car to go straight to the murder site.
What if he setting you up, man?
No, he ain't got the heart. I'm just waiting for the set to blow this punk out the park.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yo, you got the loot?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yo, right after the meeting's over, just like the thing never existed, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I got 3 keys, 19G a piece, man, you can't beat it. Yo, that's the money right there, yo, open the bag, let me see out, man.
Alright, man. Yeah, I got this, I got something. Yo, bust him, Jay, bust him!